Good sound selection, good chords. Your kick and your snare, they gotta make a statement. Your bass line gotta be groovy. Your melodic instruments, your leads, gotta use call and response. And before y'all start, there's no rules in this shit, I know. But there's some rules. What's good, y'all? I'm Trenton Kibbs. As always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping in, and especially for locking in. Look, man, we just winging this one, y'all. This shit is fresh off the press. This is hotcakes. We ain't gonna waste time. We ain't gonna plan. We ain't gonna overthink. I'ma just bring the vibes to y'all, and y'all tell me if y'all receive the vibes. But I do want to say this. I do think I found my pocket, y'all. I found my sound. I found what I like. It's that razor thin line between like R&B and hip hop. Woo! First time you ever heard that. What I'm trying to describe here is this thin line where it's like, yo, it could be a rap record for the ladies, or it could be an R&B joint with a rap on it type shit. So I don't even know if that's what this sound like. But that's what I'm trying to channel here with these. And by the way, as you can see, I'm in a top secret location, locked the fuck in. No distractions, no nothing. I'm trying to get back to the essence because I feel like I've been in kind of a funk and I'm trying to dig myself out there, and they be whooping my ass, but I'm still fighting back. You know what I mean? This one kicked off with the drums, and for the drums I use the Addictive 2 plugin. It's a cool plugin if you into like sound design, you like to tweak your shit. Yeah. And it's just a 4-bar loop. Well, actually a 2-bar loop, my bad. But that motherfucker. So with that drum groove set, I went on top of that and started adding hats, perks, just the extra sauce to fill the whole drum sound out. Yeah. That shit, disgusting. Yeah, I usually follow the same principles, and it's not like I'm going into this thinking, yo, I'm gonna do this call and response thing. It's just kind of instinctive to me at this point. I want to hear something, and then I don't want to hear nothing at all for a little bit. And then I want to hear some more shit. And then I might want to hear less than I heard before. You know what I mean? You want that space, man. You need that space, bros. Broskies. Space. It's important. Give Shorty space. Stop clocking her. Stop being on her every move, my nigga. Stay off her social. Stay out of comments. Stay out the likes. Give her space. So when you do come around, the impact is felt. Free game from the love doctor. You're welcome. Let's get into the chorus. Yeah. Clean. That last one hit. You know we gotta run it back. Like, we don't do the dash on them. That last chord, man, that shit hit. All right, let's talk about the theory. This shit ain't complicated because I'm starting to realize that the average listener, they don't give a fuck about chords. They just know it sound good. The average producer probably don't know how to spell chord. The average musician, I'ma chill because I could get disrespectful. All that to say that I'm in this era. I sound like a bad bitch when I say that. I'm in this mode right now where I'm really not going for the avant-garde type chords. I'm trying to find sounds and keys and melodies that are just pleasing, that are easy to listen to. Like, that's what I'm going for now. We're gonna keep G flat minor or F sharp minor or A major. They're all the same thing, bro. Same notes, it's just the tonal center is what dictates whatever you want to call this thing. To keep it easy, we in the key of F sharp minor. First chord is an F sharp minor 11. Yeah, then we go to this B minor 9. And we stay there, because it's comfortable. They got snacks, so we gonna chill at B minors for a little bit. Run it back. And then B minor kicked us out. We ate too many of the snacks. Shit turned sour, and we ended up on C sharp dominant sus4. And if you know anything about dominant chords, they pull you right back to where you're trying to go. The basics on the theory here is we're going from a 1 minor to a 4 minor to a 5 dominant. Now, you know how earlier I said that the drums was the most important part of your production? That might have been a small lie. I actually do think the bass line is top 2. You gotta get that shit right. Like if you think of Bob Marley's song, and to me he's top 3 of all time, a lot of his chord progressions were just 1, 4, 5. But you know what made his shit rock? That bass line. Boom, 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 boom. If I was to rank them for real, I'd put drums and bass 1A and 1B, depending on the genre. Like if I'm thinking reggae, I probably think bass line over drums. If I'm thinking like hip hop, drums first, you know, because you could probably leave the bass line out and just throw a sample on that bitch and that shit rock. Genres like reggaeton, where it's usually the same drum pattern, bass lines are extremely important to set yourself apart. So consider the genre that you're producing for and prioritize as necessary. Like if you know shorty like tulips, you ain't gonna go out and buy hibiscuses. First of all, I don't know where you're gonna buy hibiscuses from, and them shits gotta be expensive. Same shit. I'm not overcomplicating it. You're not listening hard enough. That's what's going on. That's what's wrong with y'all. This is the bass line we came up with. Yeah. Yeah. Simple. But you already... The groove is baked in. And I'm doing a lot of this groove because the chords are so static, right? Boom, 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 boom. The movement comes from the bottom in. You know we like when that movement comes from the bottom in. All my real niggas know what I'm talking about. After that, I definitely feel like it's still a little too static, especially in the melodic high-end area. So you know what I'm about to do, right? Make that bitch move. So I use Wave Station and just did a melodic scale run. Yeah. And I'm repeating that. And the cool thing about this is, because it's in the right key, it sounds good over all the chords that I'm playing. So far, it's very clean, it's very pretty, it's very pristine. But what I wanted to do was add a little bit more texture. At the same time, kind of fatten up the chords already there. So went into Contact, copied the same progression. I might have took 1 or 2 notes out. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I definitely voiced that 3rd chord different. Cool. It's a nice little sound. It's kind of ugly too though, you know? And I like sounds like that. Where it's not perfect, it's something about it that's kind of off. I know what you're thinking. Don't you dare disrespect me like that, all right? I'm here trying to do you a service and you're gonna just call me off. Think I'm projecting? Maybe. And finally, you know, we gotta do a lead. Oh, we don't got to, but fuck it, I did it anyway, because this is my beat. When you make a beat, don't add no leads, just all chords and pads, all right? My shit, we gonna have leads. Mean. See the repetition? The space? Mean. But yeah, same principle. Call and response. Space, space. You can hum it. And that's what you want out your melodies. I'm not telling you what to do, big dog, big bro. When you hear somebody singing along to a song, or when you doing it, stop and think about what is it you really latch onto. It's these simple melodic motifs, 99% of the time. Unless you're a producer and then you start analyzing, oh shit, that snare sound crazy. That bass distorted as hell. Oh shit, that's shit out of key, ain't it? That's the whole beat right there. You got about 8 sounds. Ain't no real takeaways on this joint, man. It's the same old principles that I've been preaching since I started making YouTube videos. It's good sound selection, good chords, your kick and your snare, they gotta make a statement. Your bass line gotta be groovy. Your melodic instruments, your leads, gotta use call and response. And before y'all start, there's no rules in this shit, I know. But there's some rules, like it ain't total chaos. That's why the songs on the top 40 have a certain sound. They have certain chord progressions. They got certain tempos. They got certain drum patterns. People have been conditioned to like certain things, and we know that, and we can tap into that. But still, we can do our own little thing, add our own little touches, and make shit unique. But there's just some shit in music we gotta do. If you have any questions or comments, you know where to leave them. Once again, I'm Trenton Kibbs. As always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping in, and especially for locking in. Let's run it. So we just starting off with the drums. No, we not. We're starting off with the bass and the chords. Oh, I forgot to tell you about that little effect joint. Don't worry about that. My first little arrangement trick right here. Them drums are beating shit. Goddamn. Woo. Yeah, that's our hook. We got all our instruments. Everybody played nice. Now it's time for some people to go home. Kept the drums, chords, and that little movement. Now for some more chords. Yeah. And I use this bass effect as a transitional element, like hats, bass, that shit go crazy, bro. Yeah. So we about to get into the hook. I did some nice shit right here. Listen to this. Cool little vibe, you know. I like that little effect, man. It might be annoying y'all, but nobody asked. Second verse, we just got the bass and the chords. Something different from the first, so it feels like something new's happening, you know what I mean? Chords. I like these chords, man. All different. Transitional. A little bass slide. This is fire. Pre-hook. Just the kick. That kick, I gotta save that shit. That shit sounds incredible. Yeah. All right, y'all, I'm out of here, man. As always, appreciate y'all. Y'all stay showing the kid love. And I'm gonna keep trying to bring value to y'all, you know? I ain't gonna lie, these shits get a little bit repetitive. So I might look to switch up the content a little bit, do some more vlog style stuff, mixed in with cook-ups, to keep me motivated and to keep bringing y'all something to watch and, you know, motivate, inspire and all that. But I'm gonna catch y'all soon, man. Bye.